That's your favorite guy. It's me, Sean Higgs, coming at you. We'll be doing some little card crack-lack in here. So, all right, I got my little stand up here. I'm not good with the whole, what's it? I don't even know what it's called. The little, I'm just posting it to the little, the Facebook page there for everybody to see. Anyway, okay. We'll get started. If people are going to come, wonderful. If no one comes, it's okay too. I'm going to have fun opening up the cards. I got myself on TV here. I'm checking myself out. So you see all the cards like lined up behind me. I got a bunch of stuff, but we're going to flip this down. Let's see. The cards. Oh, too much light. Too much. How's that there? All right, that looks like it's pretty good there. All right. So this is, we'll start with this little wax rack pack. 88. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Tony Fernandez. Benito Santiago. Willie McGee. Mike Carrico. Billy Ripken. Brian Dayett. Ted Simmons. Quisenberry. Terry Poole. Ed Olween. Who's this guy? Ed Olween. Bob McClure. Little Oral Hershiser. Frank Viola. Tanana. What do we got? Speed and Power. Eric Davis and The Rock. Nice. We love Eric Davis. Old Eric the Red. Super shortstops. Trammell, Ripken, Fernandez. Pretty good players. Rob Murphy to close things out here. Next up, Deion James, young superstar. Big Dave, nice. Got the little Winfield action. Tim Wallach, Darrell Evans, Dan Pasqua, Garth Yorg, Jimmy Key. Great moments in baseball. 1961. I don't know. I saved those little things. If I like some, I got a bunch from packs I've opened. Paul, who's this guy? Anybody know? Paul Noach? Tracy Jones, Lee Guterman, Ron Karkovice, Greg Gross, Bill Matlack, Glenn Davis, Mike LaCrosse, Carlton Fisk. We had a little pudge action. Jay Tibbs and Sean Hilligus. I don't know if it's a little too bright. Maybe I'll turn down the light a little bit. You know, I did a pack of scores last night and actually got a Bo and I got a Smoltzy and a Maddox. That's why I said, you know, we'll do some scores again today. Corey Schneider, Les Straker, little Big Mac attack. The Count, Robin Yount. Jose Uribe. Oh, look at that. Nice. A little Bo. We got to put Bo in it. You know what? Gotta love Bo Jackson. Who doesn't love Bo Jackson? Especially if you're in like your 40s, like you grew up. When I grew up, man, dude was awesome. Like a little Bo Jackson. John Shelby, Mark Wassinger, Kurt Ford, Gus Poulador, Floyd Raymond, Sal Butera. Little Dale Murphy fought up by his half-brother Dwayne Murphy. Mike Lucky. Rookie prospect cards, Ducci and Gary Thurman. The Thurminator. I just made that up. Where we going? Let's go to '89. We got here Glenn Hubbard, Louis Rivera, another Robin Yount. Okay, we got a Yount and a Schmidt back to back. Not too bad. A little Schmitty. Shouldn't have held him like that, but there we go. Like Schmidt, we'll take that. Bruce Ruffin, Dave Magadan, Bob Welsh, a Gracie, Oral, Bill Long, Terry Steinbeck. You'd be happy with this card. I mean, Steinbeck was a decent player. You had Oral Hershiser in there. And you're happy you get a couple rookie guys, Searcy and Luis Medina, although, you know, at the time you're excited, like, hey, look at this, I got rookie cards. They were always fun to get. Although, honestly, I wasn't buying scores in 1990. You know, I'm old man yells at cloud, right? I'm like a Topps guy, and then I was like, ooh, Donruss and Fleer and scoring upper deck. What are those? Steve Sax. Again, in 1990, you'd be like, all right, now Steve Sax not bad. Another Robin Yount. Look at that. What, I got a duplicate pack here? Yount and Schmidt back-to-back again. Mike Keith, though, he's new. Pete Stanek, I don't even know that. Bob Walk, Aguilera, Don Robinson. Brad Wellman, Herm Winningham, Jeff Kunkel. We got a highlights, Wrigley Field, first night game. Bogsy Boggs. I remember for an All-Star game, they called him Wade Bogsy Boggs. It was in, I think, in Camden Yards. And a Doug Jones highlight. Don't mind my little noisy chair. Gary Gaetti, Lloyd Mosby, Willie Wilson, Tom Brudansky, Gary Templeton, Glenn Davis. You remember 1957? Who would have been happy in 1990 getting a little Blackjack McDowell? You're thinking to yourself, this guy's going to be pretty good. Paul Kilgus, Tom Brookins, Cecil Espy, Dwayne Murphy, Will Clark, the Thrill. Will Clark. Dave Gallagher, Paul Mirabella, Oswaldo Peraza, and Jeff Blauser. Little Ozzy, Wizard of Oz. Jim Rice, little decent player. Look at this. We got a little Brett. I think this guy was pretty good. This is a good pack here. Greg Maddux coming up next. Wow. That's a nice little pack there. Can't complain. Claudell Washington. Oh, whoa, I skipped somebody. Oh, Henry Cotto. 1964. El Cid. Tom Niedenfuhrer. Storm Davis. Bruce Sutter. Don Robinson. Mickey Hatcher. Todd Burns, Danny Darwin, Terry Pull, and Jose Bautista. But you know what? You cannot complain on that one. I mean, come on. We got a Maddox Hall of Famer, George Brett, Jim Rice. We got an Ozzy in that one, too. That was a nice... Man, I don't care what year it was. 1990, 2021, you're happy with that pack. That is a nice little guy right there. What do you got here? Our last pack. Danny Tartable. Could have been so much better. Oh, like a little strawberry. Followed up by a little Hall of Fame action in Cal Ripken. Nice. Tommy Herr. Pags. Darrell Evans. Look at this. Little Roberto Alomar action. Roberto Alomar had a nice little run. This is a rookie card, I guess, right? Tim Burke. Devo. Devon White. Teddy Power, Jimmy Key, Frank Williams, Mike Lacrosse, Jim Adducci, Dave Meads, and Jim Eppard. Jim Eppard. Always interested in the commons, you know. All right, we'll go to what are we at, 1990? Milt Thompson, Mike Boddicker, Barry Lyons, Steve Buechele, Edgar. We'll take a little Edgar Martinez. Clay Parker, the MVPs, 1976. World Series Game 2. San Fran and Oakland. Jeff Reardon, Scott Scudder, Terry Leach, Mike Fitzgerald, Mickey Hatcher, Frank Williams, Jose Vizcaino, Kelly Mond, and Tom Barrett. Next pack up. Jeffrey Leonard. He wasn't too bad player. Charlie Leibrandt. Tommy Gregg. Craig Biggio. Nice Biggio card. That's pretty good. Especially when he's back in his catcher days. Bruce Hurst. Tony Gwynn. I heard this guy could hit. Kirby Puckett. Here are the old chubby guys who want to play baseball. Greg Jeffries. Man, how about, remember this guy? Everybody used to love this card. He was a 13-year-old icon. Andy Allenson. Mookie Wilson. Mark Gubiza. Mark Parent. Dan Petrie. Frank White. And a Jose Gonzalez. Not a bad little run so far here. We got some decent cards. Alejandro Pena. Joe Orsulak, Ron Oyster, NL 1970. Johnny Bench. Mitch Williams, Mark Knudsen, Jay Buhner, Rick Aguilera, Danny Heap, Tim Burke, Jermaine Gonzalez, Mike Morgan, Ernie Witt, Luis Dos Santos, Ken Daly, Jack Doherty. That was actually the only pack we didn't get anything good out of. That's the only one so far. Donnie Baseball right on top. Richard Dotson. Bob Walk. Jay Howell. Jesse Barfield. My guy had a cannon. Greg Swindell. Milt Thompson. 1953 MVP. Roy Campanella. Terry Steinbeck. I'm watching myself on YouTube here, making sure it's you can see the cards. Paul Kilgus, Rance Mullenix, Terry Francona, Tony Armas, Bill Schroeder, Willie Frazier, Gary Eve. Who the heck's that guy? 1990 rookie. Mark Garner, Mike Hartley. Next up, Todd Benzinger leading off. Eddie Murray. We'll take Eddie. Mitch Webster, Rick Honeycutt. Carlos Martinez, Melito Perez, 1936. Lou Gehrig. Not the original card. Ben McDonald, well, he would have been happy in 1990 to get that. Charlie Hayes, Eric Shaw, Kurt Gibson, Bill Wegman, Tim Wallach, Terry Pendleton, little Rock Raines. I got a stack of Rock Raines cards. John Moses and Dutch, Darren Dalton. Look, this is just like the random Reigns pile. Just out of the blue here. So just, I'm like, hi, Timmy Reigns. Like the amount of Tim Reigns cards. This is the Tim Reigns pile. And I didn't even do this for like all the guys. This is just, I'm going through them and I'm like, oh, look at a bunch of Tim Reigns. Hi, anybody like Tim Reigns? What do we got? We're moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. 91. 91 scores. So not too bad though so far. We got some nice cards. We'll go through them after I finish these up to see what we've gotten out of them. Johnny Ray, Lee Guterman, Lance Parrish, Steve Sachs, Mark Langston, John Moses, Otis Nixon. I gotta say these cards are horrific. Look at this, Jose Canseco. Hi, definitely pre-steroids. Bobby Ojeda, Bob Welsh, Dave Smith. There's a little Maddox action. Nice. We got a couple Maddoxes over the years here. 1942 World Series, Pete Smith, Smoltzy. Funny because in the other, what was that, the 88 pack or 89 pack, we got Smoltz and Maddox in the same pack also. Junior Felix, and look at this. Tom Glavine. I'm going to say it was the entire rotation, but our guy Maddox wasn't in Atlanta yet. Chris Bosio leading off the show. Harold Reynolds, Doug Jones, John Farrell, Jeff McKnight, Mark Dewey, Todd Van Poppel, Mark Newfield. Everybody loved to get to know the prospects. Brad Comic, who's that? Brady Anderson, Dalton, Jeff Ballard. Who we got? 1980 World Series Trivia. Tom Gordon, Willie Randolph, Gino Petrali, and Shawan Dunston. Guy had a cannon at shortstop for the Cubbies. Alrighty. Tom Edens, Alan Mills, Tim Drummond, Kent Merker. We got a Bobby Bow. I got a Bobby Bow pile. It's as big as the Rock Reigns pile. Jimmy Key, Junior Ortiz, Mike Morgan, Kevin Seitzer, Steve Lyons, Steve Finley. Finley? Oh, nope. It's the 1986 World Series Trivia. Paul Ossenmacher, Mike Henney, Dave Stewie, and a Bruce Hurst. That was a bad one. Wayne Edwards. Carlos Baerga. I like Baerga. I'm going to put him to the side. He'll go into the 90s legends. Randy Milligan. John Crook. Jose Offerman. Jim Poole. Paul Abbott. Bill Hasselman. You know what's good? You know what's funny when you go through the old cards and find like the rated rookies and Topps Cups. It's like, oh, you know, who actually got good or who was thought to be good or who was just decent. Terry Pendleton. Mike Harkey. Keith Miller, Tim Cruz, Biggio, Melito Perez, Tim Burke, and the Pags, Mike Pagliarillo. I always thought he was going to be like the third base Don Mattingly for the Yankees. He had some power, but man, he was struck out quite a few times. Oh, Canseco right on top. Hey, Jose. Fought out with a John Franco. Ozzie Guillen. Who wouldn't be happy with this pack? Rob Dibble, Nasty Boys, Carl Everett, Ozzie Guillen All-Star, Kevin Mitchell, Jesse Barfield, Frank Tanana, Gary Gaetti. Look at this, a Bonzi. Oh, Barry Bonds. We got a little Bonds action. Mike Harkey, 1920 World Series. I was not in attendance. Jeff Montgomery, Lance Johnson, Dan Gladden, and Bill Gulluckson. I gotta tell you, I gotta say these 91 scorecards, man, they're ugly looking. Let me put Bobby Bo with this. The Bobby Bo pile. Although the Bobby Bo pile, not as big as the Tim Raines pile. Yeah, I love the old school Benias. All right, here we go. Jim Abbott, Greg Swindell, Jamie Navarro, Darryl Hamilton, 1955 World Series, Ramon Martinez, Benito Santiago, Sean Dunston, Bobby Thigpen, Dave Valley, Wetland, a little Edgar Martinez. Little Edgar. Sean Abner, Tim Wallach, Pete Smith. We got a Smoltzy. We got a Smoltzy in the house. And a Junior Felix to close out the box. I got to say, so we grabbed, obviously, we threw the Bo right in the thing. So we got the Bo Jackson. We like Bo Jackson. But we got a Smoltzy, an Edgar, a Bonds, Canseco, Biggio. I took a Baerga out because I like Baerga. Here's another. We got two Smoltzys, a Maddox, Crazy Canseco, Eddie Murray. You know, Donnie Baseball. We like the Donnie Baseball card. A Puckett, Gwen. There's another Biggio. We got two Biggios. Another Edgar. Got an Alomar. He'll go with the 90s legends. Got a Ripken, Strawberries, and a Maddox. Another Maddox here. George Brett we got. Jim Rice, Ozzie Smith. That was all one pack. Will Clark. Little Bogsy. Robin Yount. A couple Schmitties. Another Robin Yount. Again, that was a back-to-back packs. There's another round. Another Robin. A Big Mac. A Pudge. Big Dave. So, it's all right. Some fun cards, I guess. Some fun ones there. We'll take them. The Canseco. I gotta love the. I was happy with the score. So, like I said, we put the Bo in the thing, and then I said yesterday. We got this last night. We got a Bo. And again, I put I opened them. There's only two cards, so I put Maddox and Smoltzy in these things last night. But let's do another one right here. You know what? Let's go. Let's do a Donruss rack. Why not? Why not have some fun? We're here. Boy, what did I do here? Yeesh. All right, see what we got. Marty Barron, Johnny Ray, a little Puckett, Mike Deverex, Dan Gladden, Roy Smith, Nelson Liriano, Scott Bankhead, Marvell Wynn, Brett Butler, Dan Slike, Tommy Gregg, a little Eric the Red. We like him. He'll go into our 80s icons pile. Ken Daly, Von Hayes. Corey Schneider, Bobby Thigpen, Cecil Espy, Jack Howell, Kevin Gross, Dave Henderson, Jim Eisenreich, John Farrell, Ellis Burks, Mike Boddicker, Don Slaught, Jeff Blauser. Whoa. Coney, he'll go into, there's a pile of Coneys. Phil Bradley, Steve Rosenberg. We got a Sweet Lou. Wow, we like Sweet Lou. He goes into the 80s icon. Sabo, little Spuz McKenzie, Greg Gagne, Jimmy Key, Harold Reynolds, Kevin Seitzer, Tim Belcher, Jesse Barfield, a little Bogsy, Doyle Alexander, Chris Bosio. Nice. We got a Bo. We like Bo Jackson. Kenny Rogers, a little Rhino, little Ryan Sandberg. MVP, Tom Foley, Terry Steinbach. All right. Hello. More like goodbye. Maybe we'll do, I don't know. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to do that 89 Donruss box later because I'm who I am. If it popped in, great. If you didn't, it's okay. I'm having fun. Have a good one. Take it easy. Bye-bye.